Her husband had just cheated on her, and right after that, she won a luxury villa worth 5 billion won. But there was a catch. The prize could only be claimed by a newlywed couple. She couldn't let that bastard husband find out, yet she couldn't divorce him either. So, she came up with a wild idea. Find someone to pose as her husband and show up at the prize ceremony. Her name was Mary, an ordinary woman who had just gotten married to Kim Woo-joo. She never imagined that behind her back, he'd fallen for a wealthy woman. One day, while tidying up, Mary found an unfamiliar earring and a long strand of hair on the pillow that definitely wasn't hers. In that instant, she knew her husband was cheating. She checked his social media accounts and saw he'd been constantly interacting with another woman. Mary confronted him with the earring in her hand. Seeing no way out, Woo-joo finally admitted it. But instead of remorse, he blamed the other woman for seducing him, then slapped himself a few times, pretending to apologize.
너는 나랑 평생 같이 갈 사람이고 딱 한 번 실수였고 이미 깔끔히 정리했어.
Just then, his rich lover sent him another photo. Woo-joo stared at it, mesmerized. Mary demanded to see his phone, but he refused, shoving it away. In the struggle, he accidentally stepped on Mary's hand, hurting her badly. Furious, she grabbed a bottle of wine and splashed it right in his face. The next morning, Mary was about to file for divorce when police officers showed up at her door. It turned out there was a problem with the apartment she'd been renting. Her landlord had turned the property over to a rental agency, but that agency had used a fake landlord with forged documents to sign the lease. Now, the real landlord wanted her out immediately. The fake landlord had vanished, and Mary had already paid 2 years' rent in full. Now she was broke and about to be homeless. That night, she got drunk and stumbled along the street, only to be hit by a car. The man driving offered to take her to the hospital, but Mary insisted she was fine. When she tried to sit down to rest, she accidentally sat on a cactus. 17 spines went straight into her buttocks. After treatment at the hospital, he personally drove her home. He said his name was Kim Woo-joon, spelled almost the same as her husband's. He left his number, telling her to call if she ever needed anything. When Mary finally got home and was about to sleep, her phone rang. It was a call from a department store. She'd won the grand prize in their anniversary raffle, a villa worth 5 billion won. The winner had originally been pre-selected internally, but due to a clerical error, Mary was mistakenly selected instead. The only conditions to claim the prize: the couple must be newlyweds, own no real estate, and have a combined annual income of less than 80 million won. There was no way she could let her cheating husband find out. If he did, he'd demand half of everything. Just as Mary was panicking about what to do, a text from Kim Woo-joon, the driver, appeared on her phone. He asked how her injury was healing. That's when an idea struck her. His name was almost identical to her husband's, so why not ask him to pose as her husband? But they'd only met twice. Would he actually agree to something like that?
제 남편 좀 돼주실래요?